Hello, Dip Nation. I was wondering, just had this question on my mind. I know there's not a lot of you out there watching this, I know that for a fact. But what do you do for a living? Like, how do you pay for the shit you get? And for the people on my Facebook that see this, I'll be honest with you. If I see one of them city slicking bastards post or comment or do whatever the fuck and say they work for a living and get all their shit from that, and I know for a fact their daddy pays for everything, I will call you out on it. Because I know there's a lot of sons of bitches in fucking Zephyr Hills, Florida that do it. Now, I have a very small, considerate group of friends. And I can tell you to honestly, we are all hardworking bastards. So like this shit in my lip, my daddy don't pay for it. My mama don't pay for it. My grandparents don't pay for it. I do. I, I work it. Well, it's technically a side job because it's more paid under the table. But I work at Bliss Feed. I throw hay for a living. And I'll be honest, I run dip runs and do all that shit for other people. Make a bit of extra money, buy a can of dip or so. Oh, and I got another question. What do y'all think about school starting? Because, I mean, I'm not exactly excited about it. I don't really care one way or another. But, I mean, shit. And I'm not gonna hate if you say, well, I'm excited for school. That's good. I'm glad you are. That's your business, not mine. So, my main question, though, is what do you do for a living? If you dip or smoke or do whatever, smoke weed, I don't care. It's your business. How do you pay for it? How do you make your money? And be honest with me, if daddy pays for your shit or your mama pays for your shit, just say it. Be proud of it. But I mean, I can't say my parents pay for my shit. I'll admit, every now and then I gotta have a buddy buy me a can of dip or so, cause I haven't worked in a while, or cause I ain't got no way to make money or some shit like that. But I always pay him back. Like, I mean, I got a buddy I run dip runs for, and my payment for him is he gives me a bit of extra money to buy a can of dip for myself. So, my main question is, what do you do for a living now, and what do you want to do for a living later? There's nothing to be ashamed of. I know people who just want to join the army to join the army, or people who just want to be a veterinarian. That's your business. I'll be honest. I do a hay truck for a living. I mow lawns every now and then, do side work, shit like that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm not old enough to go out and do different shit, so I mean, I do what I gotta do. I mean, I'm hoping to God I go to college. I want to go to Mississippi State, and I know some of y'all like, you Mississippi, fuck you. Alright? I'm not going for their football team. I'm not going because I like the state. I'm going because they have one of the best aeronautics programs in America. And for those who don't know what aeronautics is rocket scientist. Is pretty much being a rocket scientist. I got a buddy in it. If you want, yeah, he can. He's. I'm pretty sure he's about to be 20 or 21, and he's doing it, and it makes good money. But I'm not going for rockets. I'm going for planes. It's the mechanics of it, not flying. Now, don't take that as I'm not later on in life gonna go and get my pilot's license for a small craft. I plan on it. I want to be able to fly to New York or some bullshit like that and go out and see how their country life is. But I mean, that's just me. I want to know what y'all want to do. I know my girlfriend wants to own a ranch, and I'm alright with that. If she wants to do that, I'll help her out with that. I don't mind waking up at crack fucking dawn on my days off and helping out around there. I don't mind it. So, I mean, let me hear what y'all want to do and what y'all do now. Ain't no shame if you work at McDonald's. Ain't no shame if you work at Burger King or whatever the hell you do. Dude, I throw hay for a living. And I mean, granted, I get paid $10 an hour. But I mean, also, I don't get as many hours as most people. Most I work in one day is probably 6. I think that's the longest I've worked. Throwing hay. But I don't mind it. I like what I do. And I'm proud of it. And if that doesn't show my country roots, then fuck you. Like, yeah, I'm in the middle of Zephyrhills sitting in my garage right now. And it's like 6 in the fucking morning, but I mean, shit, it doesn't matter where you were raised, where you grew up, where you live now. That will never, ever take your country roots away. And for you sons of bitches that that you live off of daddy's money and you're driving that truck sitting up on 35s with a 6-inch lift and shit like that, and you're playing your nigger music. Listen, I'm not racist. I have a black stepdad, and you can ask my friends. My stepdad is black. He drives a Cadillac. But he's a decent man. I'm not racist. I don't care. You listen to what you want to listen to. I'll be honest though, it ain't coming out of my speakers. And I know some people do it. Oh, I want to show off my bass. I want to show off all that shit. Well, dude, you don't need to do that. Fuck what everybody else has to say. I'm a redneck dipping son of a bitch that works his ass off for what he has. And I'm proud of that. Granted, I'm a bastard with anxiety, but I mean, I was raised country. I help people out when I can, but I whoop someone's ass the next moment. Ain't got no problem with it. No. I'm not saying that I want to get into a fight. Not saying that I can fight. I'm saying I will defend myself when needed. Now, I'll be honest though. There's only 2 reasons I can think about. Actually, 3 reasons I can think. No, 2. 2 reasons I would ever start a fight. And that's 1, you fuck with my family, which, yes, my small circle of friends I count as family. They will always be my family. So that goes out to Richard, Stacy, Steven, Michael, LT, Haley, all y'all bastards. You know who you are. I'll run with you anytime, ride or die, doesn't matter. That's one thing. You fuck with my family, I come. I come a knocking. 2, ever threaten my girlfriend, come after her, do anything to her. I ain't got a big foot, but this boot'll be planted in your ass faster than you can say yeehaw. And I mean, I'll admit, there are times when I haven't fought for my family or shit like that because it had a good reason to it. Like the song Trace Atkins sings, whoop a man's ass. I will defend my family. I will defend my girlfriend. Yes, you can fuck with me all you want. Go ahead, run your mouth. Doesn't bother me a damn bit. I know who I am. I know how I was raised, and I know who the fuck I need to deal with, and what the hell when it's time to walk away. So for them sons of bitches out there that think everything's about fighting, you're dead wrong. Not everything in the world revolves around you. You don't need to jump to fighting every time shit goes wrong. I'll admit, my way of getting stressed out is working and packing a lip. And if you got a problem with that, you can kiss my high-heeled ass. I know my mama don't like it. My dad don't really care. And everybody else thinks, ew, Dep Nancy, But listen, everybody's got their different ways of coping. Mine just so happens to be Copenhagen. So go ahead, run your mouth. I don't care. But all I know is I am a true redneck, and you can ask my friends and my family, whatever the hell. No, I don't drive a jacked up truck. No, it's stock. I don't care. It shouldn't take a jacked up truck to tell you that I'm country. And for the people who think it does, you're dead wrong. That is not how country is. Look at Hank Williams Jr. He didn't drive a jacked up truck. Did he like mud? Hell yeah, he liked mud. Did he drink moonshine? Hell yeah, he drank moonshine. Did he dip tobacco? Yeah, he dipped tobacco. He smoked weed. Fuck it. So does Willie Nelson. So, don't get me wrong. I don't care what your drug is. I don't care what you think you are. It doesn't take you raised out in the sticks to be country. I was raised around city folk. But I'll be damned if I give up my country name. Country is a way of life. Not how you act, not how you dress, not what you drive, not what you listen to. And I don't want to get you wrong. You believe what you want to believe, who you are. But I am who I am. Don't hate, don't discriminate no one. It doesn't matter. You're black, Mexican, white, Asian, you can be country. Country runs from all around this world. I know how to farm, I know how to drive a tractor, I know how to drive a mower, I know how to drive a truck, car, doesn't matter. Shit, my daddy's a truck driver. I mean, he ain't one of the biggest country fuckers out there. He's not, I'll admit. But he knows how to live country. He treats his women right. Depending, he is an asshole, I'll admit, but I love him. He's had his times where me and him have gone at it. And, I mean, my family's a bit broken up at the moment. Pisses me off a little bit. But I love them all. My sisters don't love my dad the way they used to. I don't think they ever really have, but he still loves them, no matter what they believe. So if you're watching this, sisters, y'all gotta remember, he still loves you, even if you hate his ass, and I know it. So, mainly what I'm trying to say is, don't discriminate on people. You can be whatever you put your mind to. Do whatever you put your mind to. Well, my phone's about to die, so I'm gonna get out of y'all's hair. Y'all have a nice night, have a nice day, have fun at work. Don't ever put yourself in a position or do something you don't want to or don't love. Y'all have a nice day. I'll catch y'all on the flip side.